Now, we've seen floods recently, across the nation, and just considering the fact that a lot of times we have reports coming from Limpopo about the state of the schools in the province not being up to scratch. Looking at the situation right now, we have schools opening tomorrow. Would you say the province is ready for that?
No, the province is not ready at all. If we try to put in percentage, we could be say it's 3% ready. If we were to want to be factual, when we check at what is it which must be there in terms of the school, for the real school to be ready, unless if we are just saying no, let them just go to school. You check at the issue of the staffing of the schools. Majority of the educators, they are not even replaced. Some of the educators, indeed, they are being renewed for being temporary for more than 10 years. That's why you will even see the province itself releasing a lot of good quality educators to other provinces, because the province is not doing anything. You check at the textbook, majority of the schools, they haven't received the stationery. Some of them that have refused the stationery is not complete. They just complete this, send the stationery, just few for the media to be quiet. You check, learners are going tomorrow, there is no food, no nutrition, nothing. Those who were supposed to have got that package food parcel for the last 13 days, some few schools they did receive, but some didn't. So you will just check at everything. The schools are still dilapidated. We are still having a lot of schools that are using pit toilets. They don't have water. The in terms of furniture, it's old furniture. It's not even fit to be used by the school. As the new norm now for COVID, you'll just realize that this one, they are not even at a standard. All the schools in the province, there is no single sanitizers that has been delivered to all the schools. Then principals were called and told that they must go and buy the sanitizers, which they don't even know where are they going to get them. They don't even know the specifications. We're having a problem here in the province, of course nationally, in terms of the sanitizers that were not up to standard. They were not up to the standard of the specification. Now you're saying schools must just go and buy. All schools did not even receive the masks in the province. Only
I spoke to the MEC of Health in Limpopo. I think it was just last weekend, actually, when she was talking about how the province is ready, not only, generally speaking, but even for the vaccine rollout. So how can the province be ready for vaccine rollout, but not even be ready for having children to come to school safely?
The whole province, all of them, they did not even receive masks. I'm not talking about educators, I'm talking about learners. Only grade R were given masks. All the grades from grade 1 up to grade 12, no mask was delivered, no sanitizer was delivered. And the other thing is that they are saying schools must go and buy. Where are they going to get the money?
Was there budget allocated to the schools to buy those masks?
There is no budget allocation. Apart from that, there is a lot of misappropriation of funds in Limpopo, which I think the Auditor General is going to pick it up. Now they said there was this project, rush project of the president, wherein the president has to announce the issue of this general workers and the educators' assistants. All those people, they are paid by schools, are forced to pay them in the money which they didn't budget. In terms of finance, when you want to pay someone from another certain, but you have to vehement the fund to that. They just say,
but there are processes to be followed when you actually redirect funds from one area of the budget to another area.
And there is nothing that has been done in Limpopo.
So what are we going to see tomorrow? Because some of the concerns that you've also raised have to do with the social distancing. If some of the schools aren't even suitable for the students to come and attend under normal circumstances, what then will happen to being able to social distance, especially with classes that have such high volumes of students? What will we see happening in Limpopo tomorrow, do you think?
I think they don't care. I think they don't care, or if they care, we are having a leadership crisis in Limpopo and in national in general. Because you can't have a school that have got a lot of learners with only 8 classes, 2 blocks, 4 here. You are expecting them to go there. The school itself is dilapidated. The school doesn't have desks. It's those old desks where in there are sitting 2. It means they must sit 1. In terms of the spacing, there is no water, there is no sanitizer, there is nothing. Actually, there is nothing. And you check at the people who are doing oversight in the province, you check at the people who are doing oversight national, you are asking yourself, hey, really, where are we going? Because in the education, that's where we are having our own future. Our future is in our own children. Because we work with the factory of the mind. You are wherein you must give them base. When something is be done, you must indicate and always show them that things must be done properly. But things are being done vice versa.
So as a union then, what will you be doing to try and get the government to do what they're supposed to do to ensure the safety of your members as educators as well as the students who will be coming to classrooms from tomorrow?
We will try by all means to gauge them. Of course, we know that they don't listen to us because they are having their sweet unions, they are sweet lovers. They are unions who will never say anything. They are always there because they are safe and what, as long as they will know that these people who will raise issues will block them, that they shouldn't come into the system, they shouldn't say, but we'll always engage them. We'll also make sure that we talk to other stakeholders to just make a precaution. Although it's not, we know that we represent the working class, wherein some of them, they live below bread line. They can't even manage maybe to get some mask and the like. We just pursue them and just request them do anything, even if it's not a mask, but something which they can just
protect
put themselves,
themselves.
just to protect themselves, because we still seriously need this nation. But there is no way where we can do it. The department is doing everything in their power to close us out, as the union.
Well, we will keep in touch with you and we'll try to get a hold of the department as well to just respond to those accusations that you've made, because according to Mr. Michael Matevhutevhu Rasikhinya, he says that there's a leadership crisis in the Limpopo province as well as nationally, because a lot of the schools in that province are not actually ready or safe enough for learners and teachers to come back to work tomorrow.